Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Marion.
And I'm Corey Baumeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth. Say hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. Yesterday was the early access streamer event for Kaldheim.
Yep.
Today you can actually play on Arena with the cards.
Happy day.
Yeah, the set is upon us. So we've been spending the last couple weeks, playing with our Brews mostly, figuring out the set. We've got our ideas, and now today we're going to see what everybody else has come up with.
Yeah, and not only what everybody else has come up with as far as just like spiky decks, the streamer event for anybody who hasn't really watched or has been living under a rock yesterday or for all of these events, it's just complete chaos. Like every single deck is just outrageous. You're going to play from everything from like straight stock Gruul Adventures, I'll play against something like that of people just wanting to be the fun police, to like a Shrines deck,
Yeah.
like
I watched Mythic Mevo staring down 4 different Sanctums, the new Shrines with Prismatic Bridge, and her opponent was just like, okay, draw 4 cards, discard on my upkeep, like gain life, make mana. Okay, now my Allrund is like somehow a 7/7, and whatever Prismatic Bridge did, it was complete nonsense.
It's complete nonsense all day, but it's so much fun. And then I always leave the streamer event with just like so much confidence because every deck I played, I go X and 1. I'm just dominating. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. Then I get into the real world and like someone just Heartless acts my creature on 2, and I'm like, oh, interaction exists outside of the streamer event. Of course, I'm dead now.
That was my other experience watching. I was watching Aspiring Spike. He's playing this deck that I'm a Giants deck that I'll be playing later in the show.
Yep.
And the deck looked pretty good, but he's talking about how good Calamity Bearer has been. It's like, yeah, this card has been really good multiple games in. And I just type in the chat, how many times has your opponent killed your Calamity Bearer? And he's like, good point.
Yeah, every streamer event, I always build some like obvious busted Yorion deck where like if I just keep Charming Prince and the loop going, my deck is unstoppable. And then someone's just like, oh, Bone Crusher, stomp your Charming Prince back in the real world. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, I was doing these cool things. But yeah, the streamer event is always fun. And it produced 6 really kind of outrageous decks that we're going to play today.
Yeah, and starting with perhaps the most, on my side, I think I'm starting with the most outrageous. Yeah, I think you're building towards the most outrageous. We've taken opposite paths.
So, yeah.
So I'm going to be starting with a deck that was published by Yeoman 5, noted brewer. Is definitely a great person to follow during preview season.
So many people just copied his deck dumps.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was such a useful tool, including myself. So, yeah.
And I'm going to be playing an Esper Gyruda deck, not using Gyruda as the companion. Just playing the 4 Gyrudas in the main, and that's because we want to be playing Palladium Mirror, which lets you cast it on turn 4.
Okay.
And the other card that lets you cast Gyruda on turn 4 that's new is Dream Devourer. This is the card that gives all your stuff Foretell. So you play the Devourer on turn 3, you foretell the Gyruda on turn 2, foretell that Gyruda on turn 3, and then you can cast it for 4 mana on turn 4.
Okay.
We've got some like
so
burning.
As long as nobody kills that creature, right?
It doesn't die to Stomp, though.
Oh, okay.
It's a 2-drop that doesn't die to Stomp. So.
Lucky for you, I also don't have any removal in my deck because it's a streamer event deck. So
we're also casting Burning Rune Demon. Great to bring back with Gyruda. Great to cast. If you want to set up a Gyruda with it, you can find Gyruda itself and some sort of reanimation effect. Cauldron's Gift.
Okay.
Sure. So we're just going to go deep with Gyruda. It's not really a combo version because there's not a million clones.
Just some solid value.
Yeah, just Gyruda value. We've got Thassa's and Charming Princes, so we can re-up on the Gyruda triggers and hopefully just amass a giant board of nonsense and out-nonsense you.
Sounds great. So the deck that I'm going to be playing today is a Teamer Ramp deck, but kind of a Teamer combo deck as well. I feel anything with Kinnan can be labeled as combo or ramp. I don't know the streamer that I saw this from. It was in a different language, so sorry, I can't repeat the name. But it was just an outrageous deck where having to do with Magda, a lot of treasure synergies, and then just spam out some Goldspan dragons. Now, I started playing this deck after I submitted it for Versus because I was in the streamer event as well, and I was having a lot of trouble actually killing people. Like, I was doing a lot of cool things, and I was Genesis ultimating them, but it was pretty tricky for me to actually close the game, so I'm hoping maybe I just had some awkward draws and I can actually still win with this deck. But
well, I guess we'll see. You do get to be on the play because the marbles are perched in their permanent home.
I think they're glued there at this point.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if we wanted to take them out, we would have to, like, get a little
chisel,
a little chisel, and get them out of that spot. It hasn't been good for the Corey B side over here. Well, that's why I brought my lucky shirt. If anyone's going to help me, it's Yorion, even though I'm not playing any Yorions in my deck. So.
Well, what if Yorion was an elk?
Oh, okay. Touche. All right, I'm going to go first. As Ross was saying, get your questions in about any cool things that you've seen, or just, hey, we get to start playing. So, got any cool deck lists or anything? All right. I'll keep. Nothing insanely great, but it's a hand.
I have 2 hands, actually, which is good. It would be hard to hold 7 cards in one hand.
Touche. Thanks, Ross. Thanks for that.
And I will also keep.
All right, I got a Triome. Pass to you.
Triome. Okay, I have Esper Triome.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean Swamp.
Yes. The all-powerful. Oh, that was an interesting draw. Let's go with... Out of all the 2 drops, I think we just start... that's actually tough. Yeah, okay, we'll start with Magda. Pass to you.
Okay, perfect. I will play a Hengegate Pathway and a Dream Devourer.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Thank God it does not have any power. Can at least attack into it. Okay, I will attack and make a treasure.
Now, Corey has told me that he doesn't have any removal, but he likes to lie.
Oh, I do. I really do like to lie to you.
So I'm going to let him feel good about himself and just take this 2 damage.
Got him. Or didn't get him.
Don't want to get my Devourer stomped.
Whatever. Answer is better. I either got him or did not get him. Okay, I got Kinnan. And I got a Tangled Veil. Pass to you.
And I assume that does work with treasures?
Oh, yeah. And if you have Goldspan out, the treasure makes 3. Which is kind of absurd.
Yeah. I agree that is absurd. Play a Fable Passage.
I'm going to guess you're going to foretell some mystery card.
I will foretell a mystery card.
What could it be?
No one knows.
Okay.
So that gives Devourer +2/+0. And yeah, I'll attack for 2.
Ooh, now Ross has told me he doesn't have any removal, but that still is not a good reason to block with my 2/2. So I'm gonna go to 18.
Pass the turn.
Okay.
This is the turn Corey gets to go bonkers.
Let's hope so.
I'm going to be able to generate 7 mana at the very least. That's Genesis Ultimatum mana.
Yeah, I'm probably going to cast a 7-drop. Oh, I'm so close from doing a little bit extra. What is the best here? Four, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so not sure how I want to sequence this because I do have some good options, but I think we're going to start with attack and get a treasure.
Okay, I'll take 4 to 14.
Okay, you get a 14. I'm just really still perplexed at which spell I want to cast here. It seems crazy to even just think about not casting a Genesis Ultimatum. But it is somewhat reasonable to cast the other card. All right, we're going to Ultimatum. Yeah, so I got to go blue, blue, red, red, blue, green, green. Okay, perfect. Top 5. 1, 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, Okay, I will put this into play. I haven't played a land, so I'm for sure going to put this into play. Cosmia into play. I don't want to put this into play. And do I want to play... I'm going to put this into my hand and then just play it so I can use the green side. All right. And then I'm going to play Jasper Sentinel. And I guess that's it. Your turn to do the busted thing.
It's a fine turn.
Yeah.
I will play a Clearwater Pathway.
Okay.
And a 4-mana Gyruda.
Here we go. This is the nonsense that was going on in the streamer event literally constantly.
You mill 4 cards.
Oh, I mill 4. Okay. All right. You don't get any of my stuff.
And I don't get any of mine.
Your 6-mana spell was not as cool as mine.
My Colossal Dreadmaw doesn't even have trample.
All right, now we're gonna have some fun. Okay, so beginning your upkeep. Sorry, I'm gonna exile this. Always good on these turns where you plan to do a lot of things. Okay, so let's add 2 red. Get a treasure. For 5. Goldspan Dragon. I'm going to play a land, put a counter on this. I'm going to attack for 8.
That'll put me to 6.
2 treasures. Then I'm going to cast 6 mana, 7, Alrund's Epiphany. And you're dead. And I just had another Genesis Ultimatum ready to go as well.
Okay, then.
Alrighty. That's one of the few times when this deck can close is just having 2 Goldspan Dragons. You gotta have 2 in the top, and then you're set. Not bad, huh? We were talking about, on the last show, I feel, the Jasper Sentinel with Magda, Brazen Outlaw. And I did see a lot of people doing this stuff. And while I think these are both very underpowered cards separately, the synergies together is pretty insane. And then Cosima, the flip side, is still really good with Magda as well.
Yeah,
just
any sort of vehicle.
Any vehicle, yeah.
Awesome. So,
well, I think these decks were not even designed to play with sideboards. What do you think we do 2 and then 1 post?
Sure.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Because these were all best of 1 decks. So we made the sideboards. We mostly want to focus and showcase what these creators did with the deck, and then we'll make the decks worse for a third game.
Yeah.
All right. Sir Rob, do you have any fine questions from our audience?
Not right now.
Okay. Fair enough.
Everyone is still just scratching their heads wondering what's going on.
Yeah, what just happened there? Oh, yeah, and anybody who didn't notice, I guess I had to explain this on stream plenty of times. When you have Goldspan Dragon and Kinnan, Goldspan Dragon says sack a treasure, it adds 2 mana, but then Kinnan says whenever anything is tapped to add mana, and luckily treasures do say tap instead of just sacrifice, then they add 1 extra. So they add 3 of the same color. You can't mix them up and do 3 of difference, but yeah, so you can just generate a ridiculous amount of mana.
As you did.
As I did, yeah. Yeah, on turn 7, I had either Alrund's Epiphany or double Genesis Ultimatum for the first turn. I'm like, I think I start with the Ultimatum, but I would have had to waste so many treasures.
Okay.
All right.
Now I get to be on the play and hopefully have not this hand. That said, this hand...
That being said, I'll keep.
Well, this hand does do one thing well.
Yeah?
And that is get to 6 mana on turn 4.
Hey, not bad. But I got a lot of removal, so be careful.
So I'm going to keep.
Okay, I'll keep.
Fable Passage, go.
All right. I have a Jasper Sentinel. Your go.
Actually, I should get a Plains with this one.
Okie dokie.
Where are you, Plains? There we go.
Where you be, Plains? Actually, do I want to even cast this? I guess if I draw Magda, but otherwise it's just not very good. Yeah, I'm actually going to just go like this. Just both. And now you drew something you needed the other color mana for?
No, I did that. I was going to have to double Fable Passage because I drew 3 of them in my opening hand.
Of course,
And so I wasn't going to be able to Charming Prince on 2 into this Palladium Mirror when I want to set up the scry to like hit Gyruda on turn 4.
Yeah.
But I got the planes just in case I drew a land here. So of course I drew the 4th Fable Passage.
You and Fabled Passage are the most iconic duo ever. You draw them so often.
Yeah, I'm really good at it.
You really are.
And I will play one.
Okay, good call. Okay. Now we'll play Jasper and another tap land. Pass to you. Boring stuff for me so far.
It's okay though because I'm just going to draw.
An untapped land?
I have one untapped.
Okay.
I had an island. I needed a second one.
Okay. Now you just need the Guy Rudy. You just need the Guy Rudy Gobert.
Yep.
Okay, so I got Cosima, excuse me, and pass to you.
Yeah, now I draw an untapped land.
Of course.
It's completely irrelevant. Crack another Fable Passage. My favorite pastime.
Yes, as one is.
I want to make sure I have double black for Demon or Nightmare Shepherd, so that's where I'm getting more swamps here.
Cosima was actually a card that surprised me in this shell, in the Genesis Ultimatum shell. Not necessarily the Jasper Sentinel, this kind of deck, but with Genesis Ultimatum, if you can get rid of it the turn you Ultimatum, I didn't really realize it. You know, if you get a Fabled Passage, one other land, add 2 counters, Fabled Passage again, bring it back, and all of a sudden you draw 4 cards. You know? So
no, that's awesome.
That's been like the only good thing about the card to me.
Yeah, scry 2.
Okay.
Both on the bottom.
So they weren't Gyruda, is that what you're saying?
I'm also looking for demons.
Okay.
They were not that either. It was Dream Devourer and the Zombify.
Yep.
I will then play a Thassa.
Okay.
At the beginning of my end step, I'll blink Charming Prince and scry 2.
Oh, I'm just having weird deja vu. I feel like I usually say those words on the show, but sure.
I'll leave 1 on top.
Uh-oh.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Beginning of my upkeep, I'm not gonna exile that card. So now I really only have 1 play. Add red. Have a Goldspan Dragon. Attack, get a treasure.
I will go to 16.
Your go. I'm scared.
It's not Gyruda.
Okay.
But it is. Let's crack this. It is a Burning Rune Demon.
Okay.
She'll check the Goldspan Dragon, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty spicy.
I'm going to search for Gyruda and Cauldron Gift.
Okay, I give you one of them, right?
Yeah, 1 goes to the graveyard, 1 to my hand.
Okay. So it just does not matter, I suppose, except Gyruda is just a little bit more expensive.
And I have 3 black mana.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, you can have that.
I can get I can mill myself with the Cauldron Gift.
Yep, that makes sense.
I will attack for 2.
18.
And then on my end step, I'll blink the demon with the Thassa.
Okay.
Then I will get... I just want to make sure I can do cool things with this Gyruda.
Cool things are indeed cool.
So I want to get 2 things I want to return. So I think it's... I think it's got to be 2 of these 3 cards.
Okay. Well, Gyruda only hits the 4 cards. You don't just get to choose them.
Oh, yeah, you can't pick from everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just have to...
Yeah, now you just...
So I just want to re-up then.
Yeah.
So...
For the multiple counter spells that I have ready for you.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I can keep going then.
Yep.
Though I am then like reducing the amount of hits in my deck.
That's true too. That is kind of awkward.
And I do have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so that's going to be short. And I already have the Thassa. So what do I even want to get? A little awkward that I don't have like a good way to get to 5 devotion for this Thassa.
Yeah.
Really, yeah, I literally think it's impossible. Unless I copy your things with Glasspool Mimic that are blue.
Yeah, it doesn't seem possible. And you just have to attack me for the win, right?
Oh, yeah. This is in my hand. So why don't I just get... yeah, I still think these are fine.
Okay. I'll give you Gyruda.
We'll just Gyruda over and over and over again.
Yep, sounds about right.
And then I will pass the turn.
Sure you don't want to attack? Oh, wait, you're already in your blink phase, huh? Okay, I will... This time I will get rid of Cosmia. Or Cosima. I just keep saying that wrong. All right. So... I'm definitely not going to have that great of a turn. But we just got to do our one thing. So I'll put a counter, but I don't want to... Or actually, you can on the first one.
Yeah, I can't do both.
5, 6, 7. Ultimatum.
Okay. Not going to have that good of a turn, but just...
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess this is pretty sweet. All right, so... I guess I don't want this. I mean, it's not that good, but I have 3 lands. So 1, 2, 3. I will put that up to 4, and then I'm going to crack this.
We're going to make a 6/8 and draw 4 cards?
Yep. Okay, maybe this turn was pretty good. All right. So, yeah, draw 4 cards.
It's okay, I guess.
Or was it 4 or 5? Because it went away, and then it put...
You put it up to 4, and then this one brings it back. It doesn't add another one.
Or I think it does.
No. You get to G.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But wait, there's more. Let's go with... Kinnan. So now I can make 2, and technically I could attack and have that have 3, 4, 5. So I could make 6 mana this turn still. Now, if I can do anything with that, not really. But so let's go with blue, and I will foretell and pass to you.
Oh, Allrun's Epiphany. Okay.
Could be something. Could be something else.
Allrun's Epiphany is going to be annoying. Okay.
Still trouble. I still have to attack too.
Yeah. But I think ultimately it's just going to come down to who has more flyers, and the birds from the Allrun's Epiphany are just going to win.
Let's hope so. That would be sweet. Let's hope so.
I think it's generally going to depend on how quickly I can get demons versus you can get dragons onto the battlefield.
What a time to be alive.
Let's play a Clearwater Pathway, cast Gyruda.
Okay.
Build some dragons.
2. No, I needed that.
Okay, I will return a Solemn Simulacrum.
Okay, I was going to say you can take my Magda if you want.
Not sure. I think I have one more swamp. Oh, I have another Plains too. Okay. Yeah, I have a swamp and a Plains left. And now... Okay, that's what I want to do. I'm going to attack with the demon.
Okay.
Take 6. You go to 12.
I can't block. I guess if I left this on tap, I could have gang blocked, but...
My gang block was what? Yeah, those all have reach too.
Yeah.
Forgot that. That's the secret reach card of the set.
Secret reach, yep. Yeah, I think I can probably take this one. Yeah. I'll take it. Go to 12.
12, and then on the end step, I'm going to blink the demon.
Okay.
So that I can block.
Okay.
And let's just start trying to get more... I guess I have Nightmare Shepherds, too. So that's pretty cool. But I'm going to get the other Cauldron's Gift and another demon.
Okay. Sounds right. That's some good nonsense we're doing here.
Yeah. I gotta be careful not to mill myself, I guess.
Yeah. Same.
I've already taken so many cards. I'm gonna heck with these Fable Passages and Solemn Simulacrums and Tutoring with Demon.
You're gonna have no basics left.
I only have one basic right now.
Classic. Then are you done?
Well, which one do I get?
Oh, sorry.
I assume the Demon?
Yeah, Demon. Just the cheaper Demon.
Yep.
All right, let's try to have a turn. Now I wonder if I want to get rid of Cosima now or actually attack with it. It's something I can attack with, so I think I will attack. So.
Oh, I can't get itself with it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Classic.
Incredibly annoying. I guess I'll get Nightmare Shepherd in this, just more flyers.
That was days ago. I guess maybe I want to give you the...
I just don't understand putting that text on this card. Like, what is going to go wrong?
Yeah, you can have that. You can get a demon, man.
Like, what goes wrong when you find Burning Rune Demon off itself?
The world explodes.
Yeah, but the creature can't find itself. It already knows where it is. It's called Flavor Rust.
I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's try to do some things. I'm going to go with Pathway. And I'm going to tap Goldspan Dragon for double white.
Okay.
Tap this for double black. Green, blue, red.
I don't like this.
The flip side of...
the Prismatic Bridge.
Yep, Prismatic
So we
Bridge.
have white, black, and pool.
Yep. All right, I got a bridge.
Let me read this again.
Yeah, you better. So white, black, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we only need 6. Oren's Epiphany. Get a couple of birdies. And I have the flip side of Cosima.
The Omen Keel.
Yep. And now I will attack. Oh, these get exiled.
I will double block with Gyruda and Solemn Simulacrum.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that wasn't a great attack. Yeah, I guess get rid of Gyruda. Okay. Then start my next turn?
Yep.
All right, Rabbinium in my upkeep reveal.
Until you hit a non-land.
All right, got a Goldspan Dragon.
That's possible.
Yep, not bad. Then you go to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, to creature or planeswalker and just puts on the battlefield.
Okay. Then draw. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm going to start by activating Kinnan.
Yeah.
For the top 5 non-human. All right, so we got a decent amount of options.
My library is currently 3 cards bigger than Corey's.
So you win. I guess I will pick... God, it's close. It's either Magda or Cosima. And I want to try to maybe get enough treasures where I can just search up that last Goldspan Dragon. But also just drawing cards with this seems fine. I'm going to get Cosima because I have less of them.
Okay. Do you have any Shadow Skull Smashings in this deck?
No, but there totally should be.
Yeah.
That would be great. That would be great. I mean, I just copied the deck, you know? Okay. Now the question is, how do I close the game? I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't think I can attack this turn because I'm only getting through 6 damage. That's not ideal. So I'll play a land. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can attack with the that dragon, just a 6/6 dragon. I'm like, yeah, can't beat that. That's game. So yeah, I think I will just pass to you.
Okay. I will play Glasspool Mimic.
Okay.
Copy Burning Rune Demon.
Okay.
I will get these 2 lands.
Okay. Yeah, you can have this one.
I will play it as a Black Source.
Okay.
I will cast another Glasspool Mimic.
Okay.
Copy Burning Rune Demon.
Yeah. Don't know how I can possibly win.
I will select, I guess 2 more flyers.
Okay.
Can't get that one, yep.
Can we get him a game loss for this at this point for that?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
Well, then I can't really get 2 flyers then, so I don't even want to get 1 because you're not going to give it to me.
Yeah.
Like a jerk.
That's true.
Oh, I guess I can get Glasspool Mimic Nightmare Shepherd, sure.
Okay. Guess I'll give you this.
Okay, I'll play Nightmare Shepherd for my hand.
Yep, of course. Yeah, and this is a situation where it just does not matter. We can almost go to the next game because I cannot close out the game.
Okay, I will attack for 6.
Okay.
How do you want to trade for this demon?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of... Oh, yeah, it just comes back, doesn't it?
Comes back as a 1/1, but...
And you get to search again?
Yeah. Wish I had some better cards to search for, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will try to take it down. I'll block.
Yeah, trade for a dragon and a sentinel.
Okay, I will float 2 mana.
Do you want to do anything with it?
Yeah. 5, 6, 7. Activate.
Yep.
4, 5. Oh, get another Goldspan Dragon.
That's the last one.
Yep.
So this comes back as a 1/1.
Yep.
I will get... Okay, so I'll get 2 Burning Rune Demons.
Yeah. Classic.
I don't know. I wish I had utility lands to find. That would actually be cool.
Yeah.
There's literally just like not relevant cards at this point. Yeah, I'm just gonna take lands out of my deck.
Okay.
Let's get 2 more pathways.
Sure.
Which one do you want to give me?
You can take that one. Just because it's more annoying for you to get the other flip side with the preview.
Yep. And then on the end step with Thassa, I will... do I want to untap Palladium Mirror or blink Charming Prince and gain 3 life or
How many
scry
cards you
2?
got in your library? I think that's my only out.
Less than you, because I've just found a bunch with Burning Rune Demon, which might have been a mistake.
Yeah.
13, 16, 19. I have 26.
Okay.
What do you have, like 30?
29.
29, yeah. I'll just blink Charming Prince and gain 3 life. I'll go to 19. There's not relevant cards to scry for in my deck anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, I have to activate Bridge every turn, so naturally I'm just going to draw more cards. So, all right, Bridge.
It's a creature or planeswalker. You keep going.
Okay. Dang it. All right, I got a Magda. Cosima, why not? I'll exile it. Draw. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to push through the demons. There's just no way.
I'm going to have another one next turn.
Yeah, you're just going to win a long game where I'm going to deck myself to Bridge, and we won't put people through that. How about that?
If you had some Shatterskull smashing to just deal with 2 demons at a time,
Yep.
I think you might be okay.
Yeah, and I mean, why not? Why not include them, just instead of a lot of mountains?
Yeah.
Why not? Yep. But I do have some extra win cons in the board, so hopefully that'll give us an avenue to close it out. So
1-1 in match nonsense.
In absolute nonsense. So we're going to see what kind of nonsense we got in our nonsensical sideboards, and we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back to Sideboarding between nonsense up against nonsense here.
You have Teamer Nonsense versus Esper Nonsense.
Teamer Nonsense versus Esper Nonsense here. Complete, utter lack of interaction decks, and you notice we're both bringing in interaction because there's always those holes in these streamer events, that's for sure. So for me, we saw it there, and I saw it after I just played a couple games with the deck yesterday. Tons of spots like that, just a 6/6 bricking my thing. Like, I'm just never getting through that. So Shatter Skull Smashing is something I didn't think of, but that would have been great. But now we're just bringing some ways to close. We generate a ton of mana, so Shark Typhoon seems pretty sweet. A couple of Clawfist.
You can even hardcast it and start making 7/7s with your ultimatums. And
that's true. It's probably better to be hardcast. Yeah, and then Clawfist seems like a way to at least, be draining you a little bit. You're milling over cards, so I'm going to kind of have the pick of the litter to do some stuff with. Disputes to interact with your Gyruda. This is the card that pretty much put Gyruda out of... There was that phase, right, when it got printed to be like, okay, Magic's over.
Nobody has interaction, okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then people are like, oh, yeah, 1 mana counter your 6-drop is bad. That's right. Okay. So then to make room for some of this, we had to cut some of the high end, so we're taking out a couple All-Runes Epiphanies, a couple Genesis Ultimatums even though it feels a little weird.
And then, pretty typical in Ultimatum decks to trim them in sideboarding.
Yeah, and then just trimming one of the creatures. All the creatures are pretty important, Goldspan being the most important, so we're not touching that. But kind of like Dredge mentality, where you don't want to cut all your blood gas or whatever, you just want to trim just to make your deck still function.
So I would be tempted to cut more Casimas if you're trimming Genesis Ultimatum, because that's one of the cards that makes Casima significantly better.
That's true. Casima is not great. Maybe I will just keep one more Ultimatum. I think that card is just great, and we'll cut one more Casima.
Makes sense. On my side, a ton of interaction with Mystical Dispute, Heartless Act, and Elspeth Conquers Death. Sideboarding similarly to Corey, where I'm trying to trim around the edges. I think Charming Prince, Solemn, and Nightmare Shepherd are the least important of the creatures.
Yep.
This is the worst acceleration because it doesn't jump you to a turn 4 Gyruda. Charming Prince, all the blink effects have been sort of unnecessary. I'm mainly just trying to get as many dark demons into play as I possibly can.
Rude.
So I'm leaving in one Thassa that I can find with a demon later in the game if I need it to control a battlefield. But otherwise only one of those, and then trimming 2 of a lot of the weaker creatures in the deck.
Sounds great to me. All right, gonna have a little bit more nonsense ready for you here.
Although there's going to be less nonsense because we're going to be interacting with it.
Oh yeah, we're playing Magic this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mystical Dispute's still nonsense, just a different kind of nonsense.
Yes, that's
good point, Rob. Good point. I do hate Mystical Dispute.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I cannot wait for that card to rotate.
It is just too powerful. 1 mana, almost hard counter. Blue is just so good. So yeah, I'm with you. That card's busted.
It's not okay.
It's just not okay, Ross says.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
I wonder what a entirely Ross designed Magic set would look like. Would it just be like tiny creatures and Whisper Squads?
It's just
or what?
vanilla creatures with no abilities, just getting back to the roots of Magic.
You would have like a synergistic aggro decks, right? Then you would have the wonky, slightly bigger aggro decks with synergies and Whisper Squads that beat up on those aggro decks. Then you would have combo decks that beat up on the mid-range aggro decks, but the small aggro decks race the combo decks. So it'd be perfect rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
The mana would be awesome.
I was going to say, finally good mana for aggro decks.
Not a single land would enter the battlefield tapped ever.
Just every land that exists now, like temples, they just do not enter tapped anymore. That's the only clause.
Yeah. No, it would be Amulet of Vigor avatars for everyone. That would just take regular Magic and have an Amulet of Vigor avatar for both players.
Oh, God. Lotus Field in your world is getting busted, huh?
Yep.
Can I talk you into a Primeval Titan in the set?
Mm-hmm. A little Primeval? Yeah, sure.
Why not? Get it in there. Love it. All right, everyone. I'm going to go first in our third game here. Third and likely final game.
Still going to lose to the Lotus Field decks.
What doesn't? Oh, this is pretty awkward. Slightly awkward, but Yeah, I think I'll keep.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Got a loose goose as well?
Yeah, it's definitely a loose goose.
All right. Play this on the green side and pass to you.
I will play a Glasspool Shore.
Okay.
You're up.
Okay, that was not a bad draw, actually. So I will play the flip side of Kasama
Well, Omen Keel.
and pass to you.
Once again, the master of ETB tap plans.
Yes.
I'll play Fabled Passage and pass.
Yes, you are. Okay, interesting draw. Okay, I have another land, and now I'm gonna play Kasama. Why leave in more than 2 Kasamas when you only ever need 2, you know?
Well, you might want a third because that one's getting disputed.
Oh no! Okay, pass to you.
Ross, how dare you have interaction?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Didn't we just tell you no interaction?
First of all, how dare you? Let's play Murkwater Pathway
Okay.
and pass the turn.
Okay. I have a Craig Crown Pathway, and I'm gonna go with a Asika, God of the Tree.
Well, Mystic will dispute that too.
Well, I'm gonna still dispute that then.
Well, you're a jerk!
Thank you for
And I
3.
never liked you.
The truth comes out. All right,
Okay,
I'll be
here's a
taking
land.
that land. Give me that Mimic too. It counts. Pass.
Are you really the jerk if you're being the jerk to the jerk?
Yes.
Isn't that just the hero? Isn't that just the hero in most
We'll
stories?
have to ask Steve Martin. Okay, crack this.
Okay.
Get myself a Plains and play a Nightmare Shepherd.
All right. Sounds like a nightmare.
Pass the turn.
Can't win.
I can attack, but
All right, I'll play this on the other side. If only I had another Ashika. Then I'll play Tangled Florhedron and then pass to you.
okay, well, I like that. You got 2 in hand now?
2 in hand. Both excellent.
Let's get a second white source in case I draw Elspeth Conquers Death. And is my attack for 4 worth your attack with the Omen Keel? I don't think so. Pass the turn.
All right. Untap, a draw. I will play a forest and pass to you.
You have 2 in hand?
2 in hand. Both still busted.
Play a Fabled Passage and pass the turn.
All right, I got a 6/6 shark. A win con.
That's really good.
Draw a card. Untap. A draw. Okay, I will attack for 6.
I will go to 14.
And I have a pathway, and you have 4 cards.
Yep.
I'll pass to you.
Sack here. Get a swamp, I guess.
Sharky, sharky, shark.
And draw for turn.
Got so punished by my decision. I had Ashika and Kasama for 3 to crew this up and chose the blue creature into the 1 blue mana. It was quite foolish.
Garuda?
Yeah, resolves.
Interesting.
1, a 2, a 3, a 4.
I will return Garuda.
Yep.
Then 1 dies due to the legend rule, triggering Nightmare Shepherd.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It'll get
That's all
exiled to
that-
come back in.
So you have 2 triggers coming?
Yeah, and then I'll keep the 6/6 instead of the token. So I have
Okay.
2 triggers.
Okay.
Okay. This trigger will bring back another Shepherd.
Okay.
This trigger will bring back a Charming Prince. I'll blink Garuda.
Okay.
Go to my end step, trigger Garuda again,
Yep.
and return a Burning Rune Demon.
All right, and I'm dead. I just kept flooding out here, and now I just can't possibly win.
I will search for, and this is you may exile it, sure. I will select Heartless Act and Thassa, so I can contain that shark.
Yeah, let's give you Heartless Act.
And you can go.
All right. Well, it's a little late. Yeah, I suppose I'm just dead on the spot, huh? Pretty close.
I only have 14 power in the air.
Red, blue, black. All right, I got the flip side of a Sheikah. Got the bridge. And just a land and pass to you. He did that a couple turns ago.
Play a Henge pathway. Heartless Act your shark token.
Yep, but it has 6 counters on it.
So you have to block the 6/6 so I can get in with the Charming Prince.
Okay, I'll block.
So that's going to have you take 16.
Sure.
Brings you to 4. And play another Burning Rune Demon.
Okay.
I
You
will.
gonna search up a demon?
No. I think I've figured out that I can't do that. So instead, I will get Cauldron's Gift and Burning Rune Demon.
Yep, of course.
Just get Cauldron's Gift and ECD
Okay, you can have ECD, sure.
and pass the turn.
All right. Upkeep bridge. Can't get that. I guess I can get this.
Little Tangle 4 Hedron.
All right, sweet. All right. Well, Shark Typhoon, not a bad draw, but it's a little too late. So, guess can I shark into anything? Probably not. Like Ultimatum, I guess, is a goal. Yeah, that doesn't even do it. So, make a 1/1 shark, just see, and then 2 lands. I lose.
Okay.
All right. Well, I honestly, the game ended on turn 3, where I just made the bonehead play of playing the second Cosima instead of this, where I could have crewed. You know, you had 1 blue open, just play around the 4 disputes, and then I have mana next turn. I'll probably run Cosima into it the turn after, but at least I get to attack. Maybe not the game breaking mistake, but it was definitely a mistake.
And a significant one for sure.
Yeah.
But I guess giant 6/6 flyers beat 4/4 flyers. Is that our lesson from this matchup?
I think so.
6 is bigger than 4.
Yeah. Any more lessons? We got math on lock.
Yes.
So
Do I get my check now?
yeah. Am I paid now? Is it time to go?
That's a Cedric question. I can't help you there.
All right, everyone. That's going to do it for our first round of complete utter nonsense. Ross is the first to take down the nonsense.
I'm the king of the nonsense, okay?
You really are. You're a nonsensical king.
You play normal mid-range decks with lots of interaction. I play nonsense decks all the time.
That's
this is
true.
my element.
This is yours. Yeah. Maybe you should have played in the streamer event.
40 cards in game 1, you were thinking like, or game 2, like, should I, play about decking. I was thinking about decking from the start.
From the beginning. That sounds about right. Yeah, because you knew my 4/4s weren't going to beat your 6/6s. But...
Yeah.
All right, everyone, that's going to do it for round number 1. Round number 2, I got a spicy Is It Snow Control that I saw Gregor Kowalski play early on. He went 4-0 with it, and then I was like, okay, this deck looks cool. I'll submit it for versus. And then I played with it, and I'm just like, ooh. We'll see. It's an interesting one.
You're breaking out a heavy hitter with Kowalski, and I've got a Crokies deck second. So now the nonsense is over.
Well, Kowalski probably got that list from Crokies. They're all Crokies.
Yes, every list is a Crokies list.
Yes, exactly. So we'll be right up next on Crokies Live here. Don't go anywhere. It'll just be 5 minutes.